Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Heather C. and today I'm working in my Bible journal. So first of all, this paper that I'm using is paper that my husband got like a huge amount of scrapbooking supplies this past year at an auction. I do have this I did go through it on my channel on a Thrifty Thursday if you would like to see. But I have so much of this paper right here, and I have not used it in this journal yet, so I thought now would be a good time to use it because the topic of this this certain week here, I am posting a week later. This was last week's, which I think was week 8, pretty sure. The topic was just praying in circles. Now, it's been a bit since I watched Traci's video and since I journaled. I'm going to try to hit the high notes. I do encourage you to go to Traci's channel and listen to her teaching behind this and what she's going off of. She read a book. I don't know the man's name that wrote the book, but he does have several books out right now about something in circles. One is praying circles over around your children, and I believe that's what it is. Just different circles books. And I want to say his first name is Mark, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so we were talking about, or Traci was talking about just praying in circles. Like, if you heard the expression, I'm going in circles, I do this so often of the mornings when I first wake up. And I haven't had my coffee yet. I've got my little doggies that love to follow me everywhere I go, and it's hilarious because I'll go into one room and think, wait a minute, I was supposed to go somewhere else. So they're trotting behind me, and when I stop, they just slide to stop. And then I turn around and go to another room, and they run after me again, only to stop real fast and turn around and follow me somewhere else because I'm constantly going from room to room, getting ready, getting my lunch together, getting everything that I need for the day, for the work day, and so forth. So I feel like I'm just running in circles, especially when I don't have my coffee. I can think a little bit clearer after, the sleep fog has lifted. Anyway, Traci was saying that in that same manner, we can go in circles with our prayer. Not that we don't know what we're praying about, but we just keep visiting it. We keep going back, and the same prayer over someone. We just keep going over it. So she told us, to pray in circles over our children, over our husband. Just pick out a verse and pray over it for them specifically. So I did pick out 3 verses, one for my daughter, one for my son, and one for my husband, and I will write them down towards the end of this video, and I'll read them later. But right now what I'm doing is I'm still focusing on circles, circle shapes, circled paper, just trying to get that theme across with this layout. I also wanted to do a grungy look, so I'm distressing everything with black, and I've got a silver there because the paper does have silver in it, and I will want to pull that silver out a little bit later to bring that through the rest of the layout. Now, I am editing during my break at school here. The kids are in gym. And so if you hear all that in the background, I apologize. The kids are having a blast in their gym class. And I've got my door shut, but it still seeps in, so that explains the background noise. Now I've got a stencil that I think I purchased from Temu, I want to say. It looks like water stains or coffee stains, like when you put your cup down, tea stains, whatever. And again, I'm using black to just continue the grunge. Okay, now I'm working on the title. The title was just Praying in Circles, but I changed it to just Praying Circles. And what I'm using is not a green, I don't know where that came from, a silver glitter pen that you can catch at Dollar Tree occasionally, a 2-pack, and I highly recommend them. They work kind of like Poscas. Well, exactly like Poscas, really. You shake them and then you push the tip in so the liquid will flow into the tip, and that's how they work. And they're great. I love them so much I ended up going on Amazon and buying the whole box full of them. And then I'll pick them up every time I see them at the Dollar Tree if I can. They usually come out around back to school. It didn't pop out enough on my page, so I did go around it and just traced around it, made it like bubble letters, I guess, kind of, to get that title to pop out a little more. Now I'm going to use some Bow Bunny stamps that I got a while back on, I can't remember the website. It is in a Thrifty Thursday, one of my earlier Thrifty Thursdays. I got them at a great deal. I only used a couple of the stamps out of that set. I used the one that was like a dots background, and then I used one that looks like water splatters or rain splatters, just 3 little splatters. And I did use one more that was another smaller ring, just keeping the circle theme flowing. Now what you see here, I am drawing the circles for the first scripture that I'm going to write. Traci was saying to write your scriptures and put a circle around it, and every time that you pray those scriptures over the person or for the person, to get your journal out, when you have a time, just circle it. Just keep circling it. Circle it every time you think to pray this. But you start out with a circle around it anyway, or a couple of circles for the look, the layout. And so the first one I did with a circle and wrote the verse in the circles, and then the next couple I wrote the verses and did the circles last. The first one And the last one, I believe I was able to get the whole scripture in. The second one, I did not get all of the scriptures, but I got enough to know the meaning. And I went ahead and put where to find all of the scriptures. So the first one is over my son. It's Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. My son is starting new things. He is starting a new job. He's going to school. He's working hard, but he's doing some fearful things, when you're first starting out. And I wanted to pray that over him. For my daughter, I put as much of Colossians chapter 1, verses 9 and 10 that I could fit in. It says, "For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of his will, in all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of God." And for my husband, Philippians chapter 1, verse 6, "Being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ." Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed, crafty day. Bye-bye.